So welcome back to my channel, my brothers and sisters. Welcome back to the Hilltop Garden. So I am just here this morning and I am planning to transplant some of my bell pepper plants. So here you guys can see this was my bell pepper nursery. I had them growing in a cut off container, as you guys can see, and I am actually planning to transplant 4 of them into two 5-gallon pot. So each of the containers I am actually going to add 2 plants in. So these two 5-gallon containers are two of the containers that I did started some okra seeds in, but they do not pop. So I am just going to start it some these. I am just going to transplant these these bell peppers, my viewers, sorry about that, these bell peppers to these containers, and then the ones that actually leave, I am not going to trouble the smaller ones as yet. I am going to let they grow up some more, and the other rest of bigger ones I am actually going to transplant them, each one of them maybe per 2-gallon container, so you guys can stick and stay. Look how beautiful and healthy these pepper plants are looking. They should have been transplanted already, because over here you guys can see these are some of them growing into some half-gallon containers, some 6 inches pot, you guys can see, and they are doing wonderful. As you guys can see, this is 8 of them and they are looking very beautiful. And I transplant these off of camera like couple, like maybe 2 to 3 weeks now since I transplant them, and look how beautiful they are looking. But these ones are growing up a lot, my viewers, so I am planning to transplant them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and I'm going to soften the soil. I did add some water just a while. I water my garden, so I spray some water in this container as well. So I'm just ramming in the soil a bit to get it soft. This one as well. And I gave a garden update just yesterday, my viewers, so you guys can go and check that video. Actually a full garden tour yesterday, so if you guys don't saw that video, you guys can just go back and watch that video. So this is the way the soil is looking now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dig a hole like over here and dig one on this side as well. So I'm going to dig 2 holes in each container and place 2 plants in. So one in this side, and where I place my plants, my viewers, through I am growing in containers, I actually can move around my plants, and that is the good thing about container gardening. So I actually transplant my plants underneath the shade of this tree, so the plants do not get a lot of direct sunlight, so they wouldn't get a lot of transplant shock. So they in quite a few days my plants will be doing well and stands up very strong. So I did water these plants as well last night, my viewers. So I'm just taking my time. Okay, you guys are seeing now, taking my time and pull the plants up, and you guys can see some very healthy roots, but some of the roots break off, but that's no problem. I think the plants will do well in another couple of days. So right there I put the little bit of the soil around the base of the plant. So right there, looking wonderful. So I'm going to take one more of them, just like that. Then I will place it right there inside and push. So there you guys can see. So I am going to put down the camera to do the other ones, so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm drawing the container closer, and this is the one that I'm going to do now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put down the camera so you guys can stay tuned. So here I am going to start it now, my viewers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my time. Okay, hope you guys are actually seeing, like right there. I'm going to take my time gently and pull the root of the plant up, and this is the way it is looking right there. And then I will place it inside the container right here, dig the hole a bit deeper and put it down, and then I will backfill it just like that. So this is the last one that I'm going to do right there. So I'm going to dig the hole again, gently put it down. So right there you guys can see, very wonderful. So those 4 plants are actually finished. So there you guys can see, they are looking so beautiful. And I will transplant the ones in the 6 inches container very soon, so you guys can stay tuned for that. So this is the way they are looking, my viewers, and I'm not going to transplant any more of them as yet, and I transplant this one as well, and that's the way those ones are looking. These are my beautiful callaloo plants right there. Those are my tomatoes right there. Those over there are my scotch bonnet pepper. Maybe I'm going to give you guys some close-up view. You guys can see how beautiful they are looking right there as well. This one has on a lot of pepper right there. Those are my carrot right there. These are my callaloo plants, the bigger ones. I'm going to harvest them soon when I finish. These are my water right there. And right here I'm going to show you guys, these are some of the biggest cucumbers I ever see. I am going to save seeds from them. That's the reason why I let them mature. Very huge. And I had two more over here, right there as well. Very huge. And another one is right there. These are my callaloo, my viewers. Not my callaloo, that's a callaloo right there. But these are my cabbages. Looking very wonderful. This is the callaloo right there. These are my older Scotch bonnet pepper